Welcome back, everybody. We're full of ideas on today's show, and oh my gosh, if you could smell that Bananas Foster's French toast. We're finishing that up. We'll show you how it all comes together in just a minute. But right now, talk about ideas. I love when the clothes smell so fresh when they come out of the dryer. What about, instead of buying dryer sheets, making your own homemade lavender balls? Wow. How about some good smelling laundry? We're going to show you how to do it right now.
Hi, welcome to my home. I grow lavender in Door County, and I'm going to show you a few products you can make with fresh lavender. First off, we're going to make some lavender oil, which you can use for many different purposes. If you have dried lavender buds, and they have to be completely dried, and that usually takes 2 weeks, you're going to fill a glass bottle full of buds. And while you're doing this, you're going to notice that pushing them down in there, you're bruising the buds, and the scent is coming out of the buds, which is what you want for your oil. So after you have your jar full, you're going to add oil. I use almond oil, and you're going to cover the buds, and it takes a little bit for it to seep all the way through the buds. You can use extra virgin olive oil, but I have found that the shelf life of the olive oil isn't as long as it is with the almond. And the almond is such a light scent that it doesn't take away from the lavender. Once that's full and looks like this, you put it in a sunny window for 2 to 4 weeks. You shake it once in a while, and when that's all done, you take and you strain it into a nice little bottle like this, and that is in a dark bottle so the sun doesn't break it down, and it lasts a lot longer. Then, once you have this, you can make something even more fun for your dryer. Making dryer yarn balls. They're going to look like this when they're all done. They're felted. You take a little bit of lavender, and I use an old softener sheet, believe it or not, because I'm not going to need these anymore, because I'm going to have my own dryer balls. Dryer balls also keep static electricity away. Your clothes dry faster, 25% faster if you have dryer balls than if you don't. So you take this little package of buds, and you wrap your yarn around it. And this takes a little bit of time, but the yarn does need to be 100% wool. If you don't use wool, you're not going to get all the same qualities, and you will also not have felting. So you continue to wrap the yarn around this until you have a cute little ball like that. Then you're going to put a few drops of your oil onto the ball, and it's going to soak in there. And then, this is kind of a cool thing, you take an old pantyhose, and you put the ball in there. And the ball has to be in there really, really tight, because if your ball isn't in there really, really tight, this is what happens. Your ball starts to fall apart, and that's not what we want. So you can make as many of these as you want, and you put them in the pantyhose, and you can just keep lining them up in there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put them in your washer in the hottest cycle, and then into your dryer in the hottest cycle. And after 3 or 4 times, you'll have these cute little felted yarn balls that will last years.